Hello everybody, welcome to Joe's Small Engine Repair. Just want to say that I'm glad that you're here today to see the very last part of this chainsaw that I've been working on. As you remember, I was working on a Stihl MS 180 chainsaw. I went ahead and put it together. I went ahead and did what I needed to do to fix it now. So this is my first time I started it up and see if it runs. Let's just go ahead and let's do this. Let's see if this runs. I don't know if it'll run or not. I just put it together. It should run. On this everything, there is no adjustments on the carburetor. I don't know why. Just the way it's made. The only adjustment there is just the idle, and that's all it has. So I'm going to go ahead and put the chainsaw on choke. Okay, so there we have it. It seems to be that the throttle sticks a little bit. Sometimes it doesn't want to disengage very well. Might have to go in there and do a little bit of cutting or something, making sure that it disengages right. It looks like the oil is going through because you can see there's the oil there, so I know that the oil is being thrown out, being pumped out. One thing I like to say about these, especially about Stihl and stuff, about the way they're made and stuff, is that they're pretty good, but as in all chainsaws and stuff, they have a little bit of instability and cooling and heating up. And because right around here with airflows and stuff, the airflow catches this the very last and cools down the least. What you need to do is go ahead and give your chainsaw a couple of seconds to warm up, to go ahead and to warm up so all the piston and all the cylinder has gotten, to shrink down or gotten bigger, whatever. Because what happens if you don't give it a little bit, if you just start at full blasting and doing your work and stuff, what's going to happen is that your piston's going to have a small gouge in it because the cylinder hasn't got big enough to accommodate the piston maybe yet. And there's, like I said, there's a little bit of heating discretion in here. So this corner up here is the last part of the chainsaw, of the piston and cylinder, to go ahead and to kind of expand a little bit. So what happens, that little part is still not expanding, a little bit tiny, and the piston gets scratched up in that corner there. So when you have a chainsaw and everything, always give your chainsaw a little bit time to warm up. Don't just go ahead and just start up right away and just work with it. Give it a little bit time to work to warm up. Let it idle a little bit. Also, on these chainsaws and stuff, I think they say, I'm not sure, I don't know if it says on here, but on a lot of these newer type of chainsaws and everything, they say 40-to-1 gas mixture, gas and oil mix. I like to put a 32-to-1 because when you have 40-to-1 gas mix, gas oil mix in here, what happens is that the oil's too thin on it, and it tends to burn up the piston, or it might burn up the piston after a long time. So if you want to make it last longer and stuff and run better, and just use 32-to-1 gas and oil mix. Don't use 40 or 50-to-1. 50-to-1, that's really, really thin. That's almost just basically straight gas, and that will really hurt anything you run. I don't know why. I've seen some snowblowers and stuff, they run 50-to-1. I don't know. I like to run my stuff at 32-to-1. 50-to-1, I believe, is a little too thin. 42-to-1, I think, is still a little too thin over a long period of time, especially a chainsaw. Other machines might get away with it, but chainsaws are a little bit special because chainsaws, they catch a lot of grit and stuff. So what happens that the cylinder and all this, they always get they'll get a lot of junk and everything, oil and sawdust and everything packed in there and stuff. And then what happens is that air doesn't flow. There's a big restriction in here. So there's, because of the way the chainsaw is and everything, and also every time on a chainsaw and everything, try to clean it every once in a while and everything. Don't let it get packed up with stuff in here with sawdust and oil. That really hurts the chainsaw, because what happens is the cylinder won't be able to cool down with the air that's passing it, and if it doesn't cool down, it's going to cause the piston to go ahead and seize or to gouge it out really bad. So the best way is to go ahead and go ahead and clean out the sawdust and everything, so it has plenty of airflow through it. And needs plenty of airflow through it because these things run really fast. These front they run really fast and hard, and they're right in the dirt. They're right in the dirt, and they're right in the sawdust, which is really hard on them sometimes. That's about it. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah. Also, if this is your first time watching this video, watching my videos and stuff, and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would appreciate if you subscribe to stuff. I want to, basically what I want to do is I want to teach people how to run their equipment properly so it can last a long Also, if you feel like you like this video and you felt all the videos and stuff, please leave a like and a comment. I appreciate it. And last thing I like to say, guys, is remember, if the girls don't find you handsome, at least they can find you handy.